One of the most important things I think you can do for yourself, trying to find joy in every single day, because it's there even if it feels like you're surrounded by darkness. I'd like to tell you that every single day I have a mantra that I tell myself to hype myself up. It's just not realistic for me. Just sit down, take a deep breath, and just thank yourself for making it out of bed, having the ability to move. One of the biggest things I think is being spontaneous throughout your day, and maybe that doesn't mean going and jumping off a cliff every single day or hiking a mountain or whatever. It could be something as simple as trying a new recipe or painting your nails a fun color, drawing on yourself, finding some sort of self-expression that you can just do, even if it's just 5 minutes, something to give yourself a pause and say, this is for me and I'm gonna do it because it makes me happy. Basically draw all over myself for the past couple of weeks because I'm trying to find a middle ground between getting 100 billion more tattoos, so we'll see where that goes. Some self-expression that I have been super into lately is learning how to play the ukulele. I'm by no means good. I can play a couple notes, but strumming, very questionable. Another thing that I do that I love is editing. I love when I find a piece of music that I think really fits with my video. I love going back and watching old videos and being like, oh my god, I'm so thankful I don't do that anymore. I think just really like putting positive energy into the world gives a lot back to you. Speaking of energies, every person is just a ball of energy, and when you feed yourself positive energy, that's what you're gonna radiate and feel. And obviously it's a lot easier said than done, and you're gonna have moments where everything is just negative and sad. But that's kind of why I'm making this video, maybe to just help at least one person. I've been trying to make a point of wearing something fun or just comfortable that makes me feel good about existing in my body that day. Either doing my nails or my hair or putting a little bit of mascara on, something to just kind of make me feel like I'm taking care of me. Another thing that I've implemented recently is yoga. It sort of feels like giving yourself a big hug. It's a moment to breathe. All of your thoughts kind of melt away. The next thing is so simple yet so effective, is eating or baking something that just brings you joy. So much of the world today is about who's eating the healthiest, who's working out the most, who's this, who's that. It's okay, even though this food or this thing isn't necessarily the healthiest. Sometimes it's enough that it just brings you joy. And the last thing I'm gonna bring up, you're probably gonna roll your eyes when I say it, but drinking water. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna ask me, what the hell, Kenzie? Water does not bring me joy. What do you mean? And maybe it's not necessarily drinking water that brings you joy, but the feeling of glowy, hydrated skin, lips that just don't get as chapped as easily, hair that just looks a little bit shinier, or nails that are just a little bit stronger. Something I've found helps me drink a lot more water is have your water near you, because you're constantly going to be reaching for it when it's closer to you. These are just a few things that I do to help me find joy in every single day. And just remember, it's okay if doing absolutely nothing brings you joy. You don't owe anybody anything, so whatever it is that makes your soul happy, do that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next Tuesday for another video. Bye. Love you.